Hello, welcome to my demo number 4. And in this demo, I'm going to show how we can uh, validate the duplicate transaction and stop it stop it. Okay, or we can say stop the duplicate transaction and throw uh, error whenever user try to um, try to perform duplicate transaction. Duplicate transaction. For that, what we have to do is go to our code and here in this validator, we have to make a new validator that is called duplicate duplicate transaction. Transaction value validator. Okay, finish. We will be annotating it with server and importing the server control shift O at the rate here. That is not happening. Service. Okay, sorry. It was service. Okay, we will be annotating it with at the rate service by importing the service class, and after that we will be writing the method. Here it is public void uh, do validate. I guess we we have to implement the validated class here like we did earlier, which we made. So we will be performing it once again. Let's delete this file and continue delete deletion. After that, we will be just making new file, new class, name duplicate transaction validator, and here we will selecting the validator 2 which we made earlier and importing all the methods from there here. We imported the do validator method here and performing our task here. Uh, First, we will be writing like this out. Here we can write like merchant payment payment duplicate validator involved, and we can print the request over here like this. The request which we are getting from the server. After that, we will be string and the merchant transaction reference. Reference assigning the request dot get payment dot merchant transaction reference. Okay. After that, be implementing some if else statements like we did earlier. So they will be like if the this merchant transaction difference what we are which we are getting from the request like okay, if this request dot get payment dot get merchant transaction reference if the this merchant transaction reference is like empty or we can say null the same just copy if it is empty or we can say this is not empty but is, but have some spaces okay so we will be having these three case first in which it will be null second in which it will be having no values but not null will be empty and third in which it is not null not empty but having some spaces okay so we'll be writing these cases here merchant transaction reference is equal to null or say then we will put to this the shining with this string okay after that we will be writing like transaction dot what trim does it likewise if we have this case okay if the user provide us with the ID like the merchant transaction request. The his ID will like 546 okay, hit transaction. So then it will get saved into our database. Like for example, let's check the application is running or not. Yes, the application is so like this merchant transaction reference. Let's call this ID is 555 okay, 6. Then we will send in the request from here. See, it accepted and in our database see, you can see this transaction got saved into our database and let's change here and what it was this and add some spaces see even after spaces the request is to 201 created okay the request is successful. Let's check into our database. You can see there is two databases with same transaction ID. Okay, uh, which uh, which causes hindrance into our database. So we have to fix it. For fixing this, what we do is we go here. We use this trim method. What it does is if we have like something like this and we add some spaces, it can be here or can be here. After using this method, merchant transaction reference copy dot trim. Okay. After this, it okay, it removes all the spaces. Okay. It makes it something like 5546, something like this every time. So after using this, what we will be doing is we will be writing if our this merchant transaction reference is empty. Okay, we will be making a condition to check if it is empty. Is empty. So then we will be throwing some exception with validation exception 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 continue validation exception. this our custom validation exceptions, which okay, new validation exception should go. We have to give three parameters. First is the code, and second is the message, and third one is the HTTP status code. Okay. So for that, I will be writing like into our error NN code. Where it is error code error. In this file, I will be writing uh, one more error called duplicate duplicate transaction request. Assigning the number error code of 10,007 and writing like we can say like invalid request, request duplicate merchant this property where we can write error code duplicate transaction request dot get error code and this writing the error message and then HTTP status dot bad request. Status dot get bad request. Okay. Let's say in this what we can do is uh, earlier what we were doing is in our payment controller here going to validate and initiate implementation here. We were calling the DAO from here, this merchant payment DAO, which we made earlier. Okay, so here we will be not calling this. Instead, we will be calling it in our duplicate transaction request. Okay, at the rate this merchant payment DTO merchant H. Importing this and calling this request dot payment dot get merchant transaction reference and transaction request. Transaction request we can do is reason is equal to reason of transaction request converting converting the JSON the request to JSON the request which we are getting to JSON. Save it. This payment request what we have this inserting into validation. And after this, we will be writing the I guess duplicate transaction error code here. What we have is main parameter JDBC template again, and it is following this update SQL params. So I will be getting the reference from here side. So here what we have is this, and after this we have transaction support. So here duplicate transaction. This transaction in this insert into merchant payment request, what we can do is we can write all the information of the duplicate transaction here when we are saving into our database using this name JDBC template. So for that, what we will be doing is using try catch, block, try catch, catch. The catch block will be catching the duplicate transaction, so we can process successfully. I think we have some in our database. It is giving us the success response, but not getting saved into database. So let's find out why. Let's try the flow. Search in the database process. Printing the error. This in my try catch try block, I will be executing this. Okay, that let's just this was given response back. So what we will be doing is going to over this resources and this application dot properties. And just like this request structure validation tool, we will be adding the duplicate transaction request to it. So we will be calling it TLI duplicate transaction to our message. This save, paste it here also, save. And after doing this into our validation rules, so here we will be assigning this also. And calling the this duplicate transaction validator class from here. Yes, function evaluated or class, it is given can be resolved to a type import. Okay, we have not imported this import and save. After that, uh, validation tool 2 here and do validation, do validation here, implemented start. We will not be doing it here. Okay, I guess. I guess here we should throw the transaction request. Okay, because it is empty. So we'll be writing a new here. Okay, this duplicate transaction. We will be writing like something like empty transaction request or see we have this bunch of transaction reference empty. In this we have assigned this file and we will request mail merchant reference reference empty. Sending back insertion. What we will be doing is here we will be sending this copy validation exception from here. This validation exception duplicate transaction request paste it here. This paste it here. Save. After that, let's just run. Let's save this application to start. Then postman and sending this request once again. Okay. The same transaction reference ID. Unable to process your request, please try again because a request validator process successfully and thus rule name new duplicate transaction validation. It is working. After that unknown error. Why? No qualification of type. This validator or duplicate validator available. Issue. Let's see. It is saying duplicate transaction validation, but unable to find this duplicate transaction validator. Why? Because I think I have used AutoWord, but not. I guess I have not used something like this service over here. So I will be copying this and paste it here and save. After that, I guess where it is service 2 validation and initiate opening this. We have validator 1, validator 2, do validation. It is getting the new duplicate transaction. After that, from here, rule name. Let's see if I have assigned the rule name. Yeah, I have done this. After that, going back, where was I? Here it is. After that, we have validated 2. Let's move to implementation. Validated 2, we have. I think now it should work. It's sent. Unable to process. Try again later. Request merchant transaction reference ID this. inserting into database. Okay. After that, if there is statement callback, insert into this duplicate entry this for uh, this. Okay. Now it is throwing in an exception. Okay. So duplicate entry this into. Okay. So what we can do is here in our insertion where it is open implementation, we are first something error occurred during the insertion of DB process. We will finding out for this something validation request inserting into DB. Inserting into DB. Okay, inserting into DB. Here it is. And after that, transaction request, transaction merchant transaction request, and then it is throwing us an error. In this case, if we remove this, save, is printing us the error. Okay, once again, and error. Inserting it is correct. Merchant transaction reference this. It is also correct. Transaction request. Then after this, I guess it should show us this. Uh, let's just copy this one and paste it after this. And I'm inserting into DB. Inserting into DB. Inserting into DB. Let's just copy this before this. Okay. Application started. Let's once again hit this. Unable to do. I guess it is working fine, but we expected. But after this, it directly throws an error. This. It was this. Okay. Duplicate key exception. Okay. We can just copy this one and paste it here. I guess error. Duplicate key exception and duplicate key exception. We can import from here error name to just call it error. Okay. Let's save. After saving this, we will be sending once again this. Ah, yes, it is showing now success. Why? Because this first and this inserting into this DB2. Some error occurred during the insertion process. Error duplicate transaction duplicate key exception. Okay, I guess now we should throw this error. Okay, after this importing from exceptions what we previously made, inserting into two. Let's remove this and save. After this, whenever we will try to send request, okay, just wait for the server to get started. Or, yeah, no duplicate transaction found. Duplicate some error. But okay, it is printing this one. but not throwing error. Okay, let's just why it is not throwing any error. Okay, my fault. I have not written the throw yet. Yes, throw while exception. Okay, now it should work. And previously, where I was, I guess here. On payment service 2, it was validation initiate. I was doing implementation here. Implementation, this okay. Response, we got the response from here directly. Response and sending the response. Before this, we had some rules, transaction request or JSON. Plus, we are not using this anymore, so we will be removing this and save. Okay, yes. Previously here we were using this, and okay, we were throwing this exception. I guess we were not. Whenever this merchant transaction is empty, we were not throwing it. Which throw this while exception. Okay, save. So I guess it should work fine now. Okay, the application started. Now I can do is this send, and this it is sending us with this error code and invalid request duplicate merchant transaction reference. Okay, and if we will add any like spaces here, it will print them out, I guess, or not. Invalid duplicate merchant transaction. Okay, right. I guess it is not training. Why? Because we just use trimmed and not my fault. We will write in something like this. Let's say, I guess now it should work. Application start. Now it is given. Spaces. Okay. And this string function is not working properly. We are doing string to the transaction. We are doing the same as here also string. But here the string is not. This is not. Do is to make this not happen. It happens. Merchant transaction reference. So here we will be saving this. Now it should work fine. Check for if the application is started. If it is started, it will be as much specific first receive this let request here also in the previous one we have set 765 717 it will be throwing us with this error and no new data inside over. Thank you.